Hi, I'm Jake Dubin. I'm a 25-year technology professional and a lifetime technology tinkerer. And this is the second video that I am producing here on our CoffeeBreak platform. The first video was to give you an intro into CoffeeBreak and some of the ideas that have gone into this platform. One of the things we've learned through alpha testing on the platform is that it's really hard to communicate everything the platform can do to the people using it without products to demonstrate that to those users. So what we've done is we've gone back to the drawing board a little bit and we've reorganized CoffeeBreak as a platform into products. So we have 4 pillars of product offering that we're starting with. The first one being what we call Mission Control. The second one being a product called Launch Check. The third one is Persona, and the fourth is Embodied. I will provide lots of information on these over a series of videos demonstrating different capabilities of the platform. And hopefully we can lead to CoffeeBreak helping some of you solve the problems that you are dealing with, that you're looking for. How do I take this messy problem I have and apply AI to it and get a good outcome? And hopefully this is the platform and products for you to do that. So without much more ado, I am going to hand over to a demonstration that I'll lead on one of our pillars that I just described called Persona. Now, Persona is one of our first products that we're launching. The first 2 we're launching are Persona and Launch Check. Now, both will be smaller products within those pillars that will allow people to take advantage of those right away. So this first demo will be Persona. And what we're going to demonstrate is how to make AI interact with you at the level and dialogue and personality that you want it to perform with. The knowledge, the intelligence, everything. So that's Persona in a nutshell. AI should be exactly what you want it to be, and it shouldn't be some other version or someone else's version of it. And I think that's, AI is so spectacular. I think we've gotten used to just using someone else's intelligence and trying to make it our own. Well, Persona allows you to make it your own. So again, without much more ado, I'm going to hand over to myself and we are going to show you a demo of Persona. So thank you. Okay, this is our first real CoffeeBreak demo in this YouTube series on CoffeeBreak. And we're going to start with one of our product pillars, Persona. Persona is really about making the AI experience your own. It's not just going to be like a generic chatbot assistant or anything like that. This demonstrates named collaborators, and each having their own personality, memory, working style, intelligence. So in this demo, we have 3 right here on the page. We have Atlas, who's the systems thinker, Mara, who's the creative planner, and Saul, who's going to be the steady coach. At least that's the personality style they have. So that's already been pre-programmed, but they're basically a default version of that. Each of them, if you look down here, it's where we're going to plant memories. They have no memories planted yet, so that's important. They are literally a raw AI intelligence with no memory. So you can ask them questions, and if they've been trained on the answers, they're going to know it. So let's start with the demo, and let's see kind of how this evolves here. I think y'all like this. So first, I'm going to ask them all the same question, just to get an idea of how the personality, fits differently for each of them. So let's start with this. So I'm going to say, describe what makes a good business. And so we'll see how Atlas responds. Okay, so Atlas responds, a good business is like a well-designed system where all parts work together smoothly towards clear goals. It starts with a compelling value proposition. I can keep reading, but you can see it on the screen. Atlas is very much a systems thinker and speaks like a systems thinker, but that's all he knows how to do. So Mara, we'll try this. Same thing. See how she responds. Now Mara says a good business thrives on clear purpose that goes beyond profit, something generally serves or delights people. You can see the more creative warm personality in this. Adaptability is key, and stay vibrant. Things like that. These are definitely characteristics that go with that personality. And then Saul will do the same thing. And there we go. Or Saul. A good business is one that delivers real value in its customers consistently, understands customers' needs, stays reliable, etc. So again, kind of a coachy feel, strong communication, clear goals. All right, so back to Atlas. Let's continue this story. So we now got to feel that the personality plays into how they all interact. None of them have any special knowledge, like I said. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and we're going to tell them, we're going to ask them another thing. Okay, so we're going to each ask them to tell me about CoffeeBreak. It's my platform here that we're looking at. Again, they have no knowledge of CoffeeBreak. I assure you, this model knows nothing about it, and it's going to be proven in the answers. So Atlas responds, CoffeeBreak is a product demonstration persona designed to help you explore ideas and projects. It's not. I guess that's an element maybe, but no, that's not the product. It's making it up. So here's Mara. Tell me about CoffeeBreak. CoffeeBreak's about sparking creativity and connection in those little pockets of time we all have. Imagine a warm, inviting space. So again, not my product here, right? So let's continue, and we'll see this one too. Okay, so you're going to get the answer. There you go. It's designed to make your work moments more manageable and focused. So they don't know what they're talking about. So let's start over. Now, if I go, it's not, you know, those answers are very generic, right? The AI is trying to answer the problem. So let's plant a memory in their mind here. So that now we can steer them a little bit. So this is planting knowledge into their memory. CoffeeBreak is an AI orchestration platform divided into 4 pillars: mission control, launch check, persona, embodied. So now that I've planted that seed, you'll see it shows up down here in the memories. Let's go ask here, I'll go ahead and plant the seed in all 3 of them. I'm going to move this along here real fast. And since I have it on the clipboard, we'll make that go faster. Okay, cool. So let's go back to Atlas and let's go steal that off the clipboard again here. All right. Now let's have Atlas describe what CoffeeBreak is. And now he has a memory. Oh, look at this. Now it's an AI orchestration platform structured around 4 key pillars: mission control. So now Atlas has a little bit of knowledge into the platform, and he can help tell us a little bit more about it, right? He also, because of his personality, likes to finish with a useful question. And you'll notice, look at that, he finishes with a useful question. So that's how the persona is designed, and the persona is living up to the design. Mara, same thing. Let's see what happens with Mara. Hey, it's your AI command center organized into 4 small pillars. See, again, so a different way to say it, a little different vibe, right? Ask him what intrigues you about it. But it's an actual rooted thought process around a memory that we've seeded in here. And we'll do the same thing with Soul. So CoffeeBreak's AI orchestration platform built around 4 key pillars. So we have planted these seeds. They are now smart enough. The AI is more informed about CoffeeBreak. We didn't get a lot of information, but enough to where we could demonstrate, hey, we can retrieve from memory and we can do it fast. And this is pretty neat. So that's an impressive demo on its own. And I think most people would just stop the demo there, but I'm not that kind of guy. So we're going to go a little bit further here, and we're going to test for a bigger payoff. Okay, because I think this will be kind of fun for y'all to see how they can help solve problems differently. So let's go plant a new seed. First, we're going to plant this seed into Atlas here. If the answer to a problem involves code, reply with only the code sample. Do not add explanatory text. So let's see what happens. So now we have 2 memories in the memory, and we're going to go ask a question, okay? And let's just see if he behaves. In the platform, inside a persona, we can write policy to make them behave. But we're going to see if he behaves right now. I don't have a policy writer on here, but we're going to see. So this basically says I need a JSON document. JSON's a format for text to help convey data in a structured format. So I need a JSON document with members for name, members meaning like properties inside of it, for name and phone number, and a sample data populated. Okay, so let's see what happens when we ask him now for that. How's it Atlas going to respond? Look at that. Atlas responds with what we asked him to give us. Okay, he gave us a JSON document with members. Okay, and he took it members as being members as each one is a member of like a group, which is fine. But name and phone number, and Alice and Bob here, and you can see how that goes. So he answered just the way we taught him how to answer. He knows to answer in code. We told him to. So that personality knows how to solve problems one way. Let's go to Mara. Let's give Mara a different memory. So Mara, think of maybe someone who is not technical. Okay. If the answer to the problem is going to involve code, we're only going to reply with plain language. We don't want code samples and we want to keep it non-technical. So we're going to plant that for Mara. Now let's go and run the same prompt back through. And I suspect Mara should behave. So let's find out. Sure, imagine a simple list where each entry is a member's name paired with their phone number. Think of it like a digital phone book where each person's details are clearly organized so you can easily find them or update them. Structure is consistent. She doesn't reply with any code, you see. So she's speaking in the language that someone asked her to speak in, even though the answer clearly said, give me code, right? Or the prompt did. She's not going to do it because she's not supposed to. Now, Saul, we're going to make Saul kind of our mixed response. So Saul's going to kind of be both for us here. If the answer to a problem involves code, first explain it in plain language, then provide the code sample as a technical handoff. And so let's plant that here. And then let's come back to the prompt. Again, it's a pretty demanding prompt. And there were some assumptions where I said members, could have been properties, could have been members as the AI is taken it as meaning like members to a group or members to a website or to a platform or something like that. And here we go. Let's see what Saul gets. Sure, I'll explain this first. You want a JSON document that holds a list of members, each with a name and phone number. JSON organizes data in key value pairs inside curly braces, and members can be put inside an array, which isn't just like a list. Using square brackets, here's the sample JSON document to get you started, and gives it sample. It says structure is easy to expand by providing more objects in the members array. Please let me know if you want a different format or with more fields. And so there you go. There you have it. We have 3 different personas here, and each persona not only can be trained to do things and have knowledge recall, it can be trained to have behavioral recall and conform to a personality and how it communicates with you. And each of them have a name too, which is pretty cool. Like they all know their names. You know, what is your name? There you go. See? So to recap real quick, we built persona here and I demonstrated it for you that we have 3 different personas. They started off in a default form, right? And then they were able to learn some memories and they're able to recall those memories. They're able to learn memories that control the behavior and recall that and act on it. And I talked to you a little bit about policy that we can actually write rigid policy around those. So the persona has to behave. And if it doesn't behave, we'll make it behave, which is what we do. So persona is not just about changing the wording of this AI response, like as you've seen in this demo. It's going to it lets you name these shaped collaborators with different personalities, different memories, different ways of helping you work. Atlas, Mara, and Soul can all use the same underlying intelligence, and they do not have to behave the same way. So when we talk about persona, this is what we mean when we say persona helps make the AI your own. Hey, it's Jake again. I hope you enjoyed that product demo and the CoffeeBreak platform is something you have some interest in. If so, leave a comment below or reach out on one of the socials, Jake Dubin or Jacob Dubin, depending on the social platform, Transcendent Software or some version of that, CoffeeBreak or some version of that. Our websites are transcendentsoftware.com, coffeebreakai.dev, or jakedubin.com for that matter. That's my personal blog. You can reach out on any of those places. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to see what you're doing with AI or software or different types of technology solutions. And maybe there's a fit where I could help you out. So I'd love to do that too. Until then, happy coding, happy developing, happy implementations, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.